All right, guys. Today and tomorrow you're going to be playing around with some modeling clay. So the modeling clay, it's kind of hard. So you need to really, when you're putting it in your hands, kind of squish it together, kind of warm it up. So then it's easier to play with. So you're going to just take your clay, take a little piece off, kind of warm it up in your hands so it's easier to make into a shape. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make clay balls. So you're just going to take your hands and rub them together. You see they're flat, kind of like you're washing your hands, like your hands are straight. And you're going to make it into a smooth ball, okay? So you're going to do this with all of the clay you have. You make all kinds of balls, okay? And then I want you to make something with them, okay? So you could make a caterpillar. You could line it up and make a caterpillar. You could make a snowman family. There's all kinds of different things you can do. You can make a ring, all right? So that's what you're gonna do for your first part, okay? So you're gonna take all of the clay and make several of these balls, okay, until you run out of clay. Move your hands together, make it go in like a circle. All right, so far I have 6. Okay, 7. I still have some clay left. Roll it. 8. How many do you think I can get? I'm gonna say 12. 9. They're kind of all the same size. This will be number 10. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And then last, yep, I got 12. Okay. So just kind of play around, see what you can do making the balls. Maybe you connect them. It's a nice little bracelet. Okay, so see what you can do with that. The next thing you're gonna do is just take it all, squish it back together into one piece. Okay, and then you're gonna take just another little chunk and we're gonna go back and forth this way. We're gonna make worms. We're gonna make worms with our clay. And the longer that you roll the clay together in your hands, the bigger that the worm is gonna be. Okay, so you're gonna do the same thing with all of the clay. So I'm gonna use this whole piece to make my worms. And they can be different sizes. All right. Let's see. So we're using both of our hands again, but we're doing a different motion. So we're just going back and forth like that. That one's a little bit longer than the first ones. Back and forth. All right. More. And what I want you to do with these worms so that you can play around with them for first thing, but we're going to be making some shapes out of them. Okay? So I want you to use all the clay, but I'm just going to use 6 for right now. That's just what Miss Rhoda's doing. So you make all of your worms. Okay, and then you can lay them out, and the first shape I want you to make is a square, okay? And squares have 4 sides, and they're all the same size. Oops. So if you saw this worm that I made is a little bit longer, so I had to make sure that I got it so it was even with the other smaller pieces, okay? Right, the next shape I want you to make is a triangle. See if you can make a triangle. 3 sides, perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna make a diamond. So a little point, and then some of my worms are a little bit bigger than the others, so I'm gonna just go like that. Maybe take off some. Diamond, okay. So we did a square, we did a triangle, we did a diamond. I want you to see if you can then take your diamond and then you can just kind of round it out. And what is that shape? That's an oval. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna make a circle. Just like that. And I'm gonna see if I can make a heart. Let's see, what do you think? 2 pieces, maybe a little curve. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's see. We got square, we have triangle, we have diamond, we have oval, circle, and heart. Okay, so that's 6 shapes. I want you to make those 6 shapes, and then you can play around with the clay however you want. Maybe you make a person, maybe you make a house. Could you make an animal? You could write your name with different worms like we did with the shapes, okay, numbers. So go ahead and play around and have fun.